You know, right now the whole world is in, well, the whole US in particular is in an upheaval with Jeffrey Epstein
Yeah, yeah.
and taking advantage of underage girls. Did you ever find that there was an equivalent case over there? Because I'm hearing you talk about young boys.
hmm
Is it is it just cultural or business as usual? Or can you even recall a case where it became national or international news because prominent older men were raping, taking advantage of underage boys?
No, I don't know of any prominent cases. I honestly think it's just that that's their culture. That's what they do. And if you want to do anything about it, I mean, we could have, if you want to go to war about anything, we could have gone to war about that a little bit, but I don't know what could be done about it either. Where do you go kill all the grown men? Those boys are so traumatized and raised up, some at a young age that way, and they become the little dancing boys. We call them chai boys, chai tea boys, chai boys. And there's like a whole culture of the dancing boys that go out and do that stuff. I don't know. I don't know if you even could change it. It's such a cultural thing now that, what could we do about it? I don't know of any like Epstein style case though. I think there's a bunch of
Yeah,
Epsteins
even
over
if it's
there.
not prominent, I get the sense even listening to you that on any level, nobody's brought to justice. This is not something that is frowned upon, nothing
No,
that, you're ever going to be arrested for or prosecuted.
no. You're like, no, you're not going to get in trouble for it. I mean, maybe if the Taliban caught you, but my theory is that if the Taliban even did catch you with the young boy, they would just try to scoop him up and do their own thing with him. They're not going to try. The Taliban's wild. Like, I don't think that. Yeah, you have no idea. One, they're corrupt, obviously, but there's some wild dudes though. They're very, corrupt, evil,
Hmm.
wild dudes. Yeah. But hey, we pay them. I think it was like January 13th. We just sent them like $87 million in USD cash, and we've been sending them millions of dollars per week for a few years now. U.S. taxpayer dollars. Yeah, we just sent like 87 million last week in cash to the Taliban.
How prominent is the Taliban today? I mean,
Oh, they
I
run
got the sense that
Afghanistan.
the Taliban have been crushed. Is it a resurgence?
No. So listen, like early on in the war, we killed some Taliban dudes and Al Qaeda guys or whatever, foreign fighters. It was like a mix of them. But later on in the war, we just start killing like the dumb ones. All the smart ones left and they fled to Pakistan. That's where all the smart Taliban went. The ones that you see today are probably hiding out in Pakistan somewhere. We were killing just like the dumb people, the foreign fighters, and the majority of the people we were killing over there were foreign fighters, especially in Iraq. There's a ton of them. Iranians. I don't know if I could say that, but there you go. But yeah, we were killing a lot of foreign fighters in Iraq, especially. Yeah, I could say that. Yeah. And then in Afghanistan was the same thing. You'd find foreign fighters. The OGs were like in Pakistan. And it's not so much of a resurgence of the Taliban. It's just the fact that they came out of Pakistan and took control. That's it. But they're the government now. They run Afghanistan.
Yeah, yeah. So what was the point of it all?
That's the $1 trillion question. I'd be the richest man on earth if I had that answer. Maybe I do have the answer. I don't know, but natural resources, minerals, opium. I think it had a lot to do with that. I don't think that who they say we were killing were who we were killing all the time. I think a lot of the people we were killing were just like farmers, protecting land, freedom fighters, if you want to call it that. Then you got the people who want to join the jihad from other countries and they come over and they fight, But like the OGs and the hardcore fighters, they mainly fled to Pakistan and other areas in that region. But yeah, the smart ones left. The smart ones definitely left. I don't know what we're there for. That's a good question. Looking back at it, that is a damn good question.
I mean, they remain in power today. They the U.S., to your point, is sending them millions of dollars.
Yeah.
It's
weekly. Isn't that wild? Like that's what blows
really
my mind.
insane.
Like every vet, I think, well, I know so. I mean, if you served in Afghanistan, you should be pissed. I'm pissed. You know, like you go over there, you lose your friends. I got them tattooed on my arms. I got them on me, guys that I lost. And I carry the memories of more guys that I lost when I got out from suicide, you know, and being in. I've buried more of my friends outside the military than when I was in. I've buried more of my friends. A lot of my team leaders, guys that I looked up to, killed themselves like when they got home. And I don't know what we were there for. I mean, you look at it now, it's like, well, you tell us to go over here and take out these people, and we allegedly did something like that, and years later, you let them be in control of the government, then you give them all our equipment, then you give them millions of dollars weekly, monthly in cash. Doesn't make any sense. And you know how the Taliban treats their people. There's one thing I felt good about, and there's not much that I feel good about when it comes to war. But there were some very evil people within this organization, Al-Qaeda, Taliban, and it felt good to take those guys out. I have an award for killing 6 Taliban commanders in one night, lined them up. But I know how they treated those people, and I watched them. I was a sniper. I had opportunity to watch people live their lives and have no idea that I'm watching them. And I see the abuse that they put on, you know, the people in that village, and going door to door to take money, you know, and have them work the fields. And it was like a slavery type thing. And I thoroughly enjoyed killing bad people. I'll never not feel bad about that.